what I saw was something I could do without giving up the security of my salary, something I could do that could be mine. And I fell in love with it.
There's an additional income there which is guaranteed, it's safe, it's forever building, and it's life-changing in that sense.
I wanted a cleaner because there's 17 months between my kids and it was hard work. So I just thought, you know, if I could do that, then that would be great. But I achieved that within about 6 weeks.
The pensions, we realised, weren't very much, but now in 6 months with Forever Living, I've tripled my pension.
My education from leaving school would have never allowed me to have no ceiling to what I was earning. So for me, to have the chance to be able to really have the life of my dreams was the real key thing.
It's delivered more than ever it promised to deliver. More than I can believe.
I had built my life to the salary that I was receiving, my mortgage, my bills, etc., and leaving the job would have meant moving away from that salary. And I lived in an area where there weren't a huge amount of opportunity in the industry I was in. And so I felt I'd had no choice but to continue working in an environment I wasn't happy with.
My background was in textiles, mainly in product development. Anyone would say it was a really good job, good money, travelling the world, but it was really, really long hours. And I realised that I just didn't have any time at all at home. Didn't have time with the family. I didn't have time to do all the things in life that I wanted to do.
When we got married, my desire has been to find something that will give us a stable income financially, stable lifestyle, because we were going to start building a family. And having worked for the past over 20 years for other people, I wasn't satisfied.
I was the little boy that never wanted to go to school. I just wanted to be with my dad on the farm, you know, and it was just a super way of life, the fresh air, the freedom, and the animals, the tractors.
When they started school, it was really important that I'd be able to drop them to school, pick them up from school and not have to worry about school holidays.
I had a couple of years at home, 2 or 3 years at home, just really enjoying that busy time. But the time came when the money ran out and I needed to think about, you know, a way of helping my husband out with household income.
Farming started to go downhill badly due to market forces beyond our control. The future was bleak, actually. It was very worrying. Of course we were worried, like a lot of elderly people might be coming to their retirement time. We didn't know what to expect. We hadn't got a clue as to what might be. And all I could say was, all the time, well, we've got to make the best of what we've got.
I worked in the city as a futures and options broker for 7 years. I was made redundant a couple of times, which was shocking. So when you turn up for work one day, wanting to give of your best and having given of your best, and suddenly they turn around and say, well, actually, we don't want you to give of your best. In fact, we don't want you at all. It's just such a horrible experience. And the second time round, I set up my own company. 2.5 years of sleepless nights, stress, worrying. Unfortunately, that business went bust and I lost everything.
Everything in today's world is changing so fast. And while much in life is great, much of what seemed certain is now uncertain. Fun, in many cases, has turned into fear, and the future is being faced with caution instead of anticipation. Which is why, if you're looking for an opportunity to make a difference in your life, it's crucial not only to choose the right one for now, but one which will safeguard and secure your own and your family's future.
I believe people make a company and an organisation, and I was really enjoying where I was. But what happened is the company got bought out by another company and a senior management team came in place and it totally changed everything.
I've always had a nagging worry and concern about long-term financial security. My pension provision is not fantastic. It's not something I can afford to retire on when I want to retire. It certainly won't keep the family in the lifestyle that we've become accustomed to. And that's always been something I've worried about, but not really known what to do about it. So when I saw Forever, the one thing I saw was this opportunity to develop a longer-term financial, I guess, stability, security.
I had this idea that setting up my own business would give me control over my own time, and it didn't really. I ended up just working, if you take some time off, if you take a week off, when you come back, you've got twice the amount of work to do. So you're not in control. All the customers start to control you and the overheads, and you get stuck on that treadmill of carrying on and on and on.
I used to work 70 to 90 hours a week. It seemed to be, to advance in business, you just had to put more time and effort in. And what I realised this could give me was a balance for me. It would give me time with the family. It gave me time with my wife. We were ships in the night. It's as simple as that.
My perpetual state 16 years ago was anxiety. Anxiety on the financial front, security front.
I mean, life was a constant worry. You know, when you're bringing up children and you're paying bills and you're paying rent and you're running a car and you're doing all the things that most families do, it's a constant battle. A bill drops on the doorstep and you think, oh my goodness, how am I going to pay that? And then before you know it, another one's dropped on the doormat. And so there was always an element in the back of my mind that life was all about juggling. When I first started out in Forever, all I saw, if I'm being totally honest, was about £2,000 a month.
It was as if somebody had thrown us a lifeline to rescue our lives. And that's what it felt like. I'm not saying that I wasn't sceptical. I was definitely sceptical, and I did check it out thoroughly. But everything I checked stacked up against what they told me.
I'm not a risk taker. I like to sleep at night, and the thought of giving up a full-time job and jumping into something new would be too scary for me. And so I ran this business for 6 months. I was doing 70 hours a week, 2 teenagers, husband, 2 sets of parents who were rapidly going downhill, and I just fitted it in. I've no idea how I did it, but I was told I could, and I did, and within 6 months had given up that day job. If you're not in a job right now, you can jump straight in and build an income right away. And for me, today, this business is more important than it ever was, because this is an income that no one can take away from you.
While many companies who we all thought of as long-term success stories are now struggling, Forever continues to grow, as it always has done through the booms and the busts of the last 30-plus years, showing remarkable growth in spite of the global economic downturn. Of great importance in the current climate, we're cash-rich and totally debt-free, privately owned and secure with over $1 billion worth of assets around the world, where we operate in over 135 countries, meaning we're not beholden to any shareholders or lending institutions or the fluctuations of unpredictable markets. Forever provides certainty in an increasingly uncertain world. Forever Living Products UK, trading since 1993, has shown continuous growth, with sales now well in excess of £36 million. From our head office in Longbridge Manor in Warwick, Forever provides superb local, regional and national support with excellent training, earning the company the prestigious Investor in People Award in an astonishing 12 weeks. And we recently sailed through the certification for the 2nd time. Why such constant and continued growth even today? Well, one of the major reasons is the way we view our health. Increasing awareness of the importance of what we eat and what we put in and on ourselves and our families is fueling the booming sales in the health and nutrition market for natural products. £19 million a day in this country. In a recession, people may not want to buy a new car or TV, but they still want to look and feel good. Forever produces a range of top-quality natural products for precisely this expanding marketplace. We're also at the cutting edge in the way we market those products. Forever, like more and more manufacturers, now supply their customers direct, cutting out the middlemen. Team marketing, buying direct from the manufacturer and being paid for recommending their products or services, is a powerful approach that many traditional companies like Dell and Gillette are using to apply to their own operations. Combining the continuing explosion in the health and nutrition market with the huge growth in team marketing, as Forever does, you're able to develop and control strong, stable incomes from home. You can start working part-time without it affecting your current job or career. Then, if you want to, you can develop it into a full-time business. There's a range of incomes from a few £100s a month to many thousands. The choice is yours. Of course, building any successful business requires work and application. The sense of achievement when success is secured is enormous. Increasingly, thousands of people around the country are earning an extra £100 to £500 a month to help top up the monthly household income, by using the products, enjoying the benefits they bring, and simply telling others about them. Our business is about recommending, not selling. Have you ever recommended a film, a restaurant, or a book to anyone you know? Of course you have. That's all we do, and we get paid to do it. For those of us who are interested in a larger second income, working consistently but still part-time, you can earn between £250 and £1,200 a month. The kind of extra income that begins to make a real difference to people's lives. Nearly £14,500 a year. How do you earn this kind of extra income? You use the products, recommend them to others, and talk to people about our business. By doing this, you develop a team. Helping your people build their team means yours develops and grows too, just like your cheque.
I was almost speechless. You know, here was an envelope arriving in the post, and I opened it, and there was a cheque made out to Jane Leach for £2,300, and it was like, oh my goodness, it works. It's real.
It was a huge feeling of relief. And suddenly, it's amazing. You wake up and the air smells better, your food tastes better. It just was that feeling, if we can do that, then we can do anything.
I work part-time, I work 3 days a week. Safe in the knowledge that my income is growing and that my income is moving forward, so that I should be in a position for that amount of days that I work with somebody else to come down. So that's given me the ability to gradually change things, so there's never been any risk.
I just thought, well, you know, maybe we can afford to move to a bigger house and have a garden for the kids. So we did that, and then I thought, well, maybe we can achieve an extension on the house. So we've done that, and now my husband's just been able to change his job to a less stressful job.
I thought, just maybe this is the thing that can give us that lifestyle, that can allow us to maintain what we've got, but also to have the things that we dreamed of in the future.
We can't be successful, and by we I mean no one in Forever can be successful unless you help the people that join your team to become successful too.
In the first few months of this business when I started it, I was very suspicious. Why would anybody want to help me to that extent? It never happened before. Some people would tell me what to do and leave me to get on with it.
The support is amazing. Because if not for the support, I'm sure I would have failed in this business. I wouldn't have been where I am today.
As you continue to build your business, leaders will emerge and identify themselves. Work with those leaders, help them develop their businesses and achieve what they want from life, and the income is paid in a different way, as a royalty or pension style income. With commitment, a willingness to learn and determination, people can create outstanding, sustainable incomes. What kind of money are we talking about now? Anything from £1,200 to £10,000 a month and more. Incredible? Well, here in the UK, there are men and women working with Forever earning multiples of that now. £20,000 a month and more.
This house is the stuff that dreams are built of.
I love coming home, and we have the family. There's room for everybody to stay. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I have to pinch myself sometimes to think I live in a house like this.
I feel blessed. I feel blessed because I have security that no one can take away from me, because what I've built with Forever will be there forever. It allows us to take 2.5 to 3 months holiday every year. In fact, we've just got back from an apartment that we bought in Cyprus last year, which we've never been to. That's the 6th country that I visited this year.
Ever since I had my children, I'd always had a dream. And that dream was to educate my children in very top private schools. And one of the proudest moments in my life, in my Forever career, was the day that we dropped them off at the school, and they had their uniforms on, and they had their briefcase and their little caps, and they walked through the gates, and that was the start of an incredible journey for them.
Ella, my eldest, is very into music. I mean, earlier this year she was on a chamber choir tour to New York and Washington, and I was able to go on that tour, and I was one of only 2 or 3 parents that were able to go on that tour. George is into sport. I'm able to see him go and play sport. I take him to see events. I take him to see football, rugby matches, cricket matches.
I also have a second home in the south of France, in a beautiful hilltop village. setting about an acre is just beautiful. And that's where we go when we want a little bit of quiet time, a little bit of R&R and to catch up and, you know, relax.
Ella's 14 and she's already a teenager, and in 4 years' time she's not going to want to hang out with Daddy anymore. This time is special, and I know so many fathers who never get to see their kids. You know, they leave for work at 7 in the morning, they're not back till 7, 8 o'clock at night. They never get to see their kids, and it's tragic, because once your kids grow up, that's it, they're gone.
It's been amazing that I've been able to build a successful business but still be a full-time mum and be around for all the first things they do, but as they go to school, the sports days, the performances, all that kind of thing. You know, I'm the parent who goes to all 3 performances of the Christmas play, because I can.
This business has given us choices. And, you know, we do work hard, but we work hard when we want, and we work with the people that we want to work with. We live where we want to live, and we could never have done that. When we wanted to move, we just said, where should we go? And before, we've always been tied to living near our jobs. Particularly, we've been able to take care of our parents, and that was really important to us, because, again, that's something we could never have done.
As your business grows, you move naturally into a position where you qualify for other things the company offers. There are regular incentives throughout the year, international trips, and the car plan. Topping it all, once a year, a percentage of the company's turnover is given back to distributors as a bonus, for which anyone can qualify.
£3,939, £6,207, £7,302.07, £10,219.26, £71,463, £73,070, £296,476.07.
The potential really is uncapped. Forever can offer you £500 a month to pay your mortgage, pay for those treats for you and your family, give you stability. And if you're prepared to work, offer you £50,000 a month to give you the lifestyle you've always dreamt of. It's up to you.
The success of the company is based on the aloe vera plant. We are recognised as the world's leaders in aloe vera-based products. Why is ours different to all the bottles in the health food shops? Well, first, our aloe is naturally grown, and it has been for the last 30 plus years, long before eating organic ever became so important. Second, it's the primary ingredient in all our aloe-based products. We start with aloe vera and add small amounts of other ingredients needed to make up the skin creams, gels and personal care products, not the other way around. And as we're the world's largest growers of aloe vera, we can afford to do this. Third, we use only the inner leaf gel, the bit that contains all the goodness. And finally, and importantly, we have a unique patented process for naturally stabilising that gel. We can always guarantee the highest quality because we own the whole process, ensuring freshness from plant to product to you. Last year in the UK, over half of our turnover came from our aloe drinking gels. They're packed full of a cocktail of nutrients, which in today's world of stress, pollution and questionable food quality is really important. And there are many other benefits that may be gained from drinking it.
I sat up and listened when I heard a lady talking about aloe vera and mentioning that it could help with hay fever. And my initial reaction was, well, hang on a minute, I'm a doctor, I'm sure I'd have heard if there was something that could help me with that problem. Didn't particularly think it would work, but I kept an open mind, and I was absolutely delighted when, after about 4 weeks of drinking the aloe, I found that I didn't need to take my antihistamine quite as regularly. I could stop the nasal sprays, the eye drops, all those other things that I've been really just about managing on. I found the aloe worked wonders.
3 weeks after beginning on quite a large amount of berry nectar a day, my energy levels soared, my skin problem diminished, my joint aches stopped, and I just felt loads more energy, and I haven't looked back really for the last year. I've never been so well. I feel great.
And Forever has many other top quality consumable products that are used in homes around the UK every day for people who want to look good, feel great and stay that way. Of course, we really believe in our products, but to back up that belief, Forever offers a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. If you use our products for 60 days and you don't gain a benefit, return the empty bottles or tubes with your receipt and you get your money back. Just think about that for a moment. How long do you think Forever would have lasted if the products didn't work? Not 30+ weeks, let alone 30+ years. Getting started in this business has been made easy by the company, who've put together all the most popular products and all the literature you'll need in one package, the new distributor pack. As we said, this business is about recommendation, not selling. And as this box is heavily discounted, it's the best and most cost-effective way to try the products, to find out for yourself what the benefits are, so you can start talking to people about them straight away. To support the distributors, Forever has an advisory board. Dr. Peter Atherton is a former GP who did a 2-year research fellowship to Oxford University, studying the properties and uses of aloe. Dawn Parker is a beauty and nutritional expert with a wealth of knowledge, and David Urch is a highly qualified vet. These professionals not only use and endorse the products, but they are there to answer any queries we may have.
I gave up my job. I couldn't wait to give up my job. I've been dreaming of the day I'll give up my job.
You know you can relax and still have an income coming in and the security of it. And I think at 36 to have that security is kind of quite warming.
Future holds for me financial freedom. Absolutely. And a peace of mind.
You've heard about a remarkable company with great products and our growing marketplace, and you've heard about the kind of money you can make if you put in the work. So what do we actually do? Well, we use the products, and we look after a few regular customers. Most people build successful businesses with just a handful. And the third thing we do is develop a team. Let's assume, just for the moment, that you've liked what you've seen so far and have decided to get involved with Forever. Do you think it's possible that you might be able to find just 2 other people who'd like to make some extra money? Well, by finding 2 people and helping them to do the same, that's another 4 people, and then a further 8, then 16, making a total of 30 people. But you personally only found 2. Our business is about a lot of people doing a little. So when somebody joins, we help them to develop a business turning over just £500 a month, meaning that your business would now be turning over £15,000 a month. The company would now be paying you between £800 and £1,500 a month. Now, the royalty-style income we talked about. With help, you found 2 people. Do you think it's possible to go on and find a third? If we duplicate that, like we did before, there's now 120 people in your team. Look at the difference between working with 3 as opposed to working with 2. With a group this size, Forever pay you from £2,500 to £3,500 a month. With help, could you make the 3 a nice round 5? Duplicating again, 25, 125, 625. There's now a total of 780 people in your team, but again, you personally only found 5. Of course, the business never develops as evenly as that. 5 who find 5 who find 5. Some find 1, some find none. Some find 8 or 10 people who want to work. But building a team of 780, if you're prepared to put the work in, is very achievable. Developing a team this size can lead to the company paying you a 6-figure income. With everything you've learned so far, I'm sure you can now see that people who work with Forever have a very secure future.
It's a tough old world out there for many, many people. And I think that Forever gives people hope, that finally they found a company that they're safe with, and they can build futures, solid futures for them and their families.
You see the worry go because you suddenly see people realise that they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay for the rest of their lives. They don't need to worry about money anymore. They don't need to worry about whether their income's going to be taken away from them or not. They don't need to worry about their pensions.
Just run with it as fast as you possibly can. Don't think about it. Don't say what if. Don't do any of that. Just run with it, because you have the full support and the backing of a phenomenal phenomenal company. Just run with it.
If this is your first look at Forever and you see what we see, please talk to the person who gave you this DVD. They'll tell you how to get up and running quickly so you can begin to create stability, certainty, and a secure future in your life.
Welcome, and thanks for taking time to learn about something that's made a positive difference in millions of people's lives around the world. We hope that this can be a transformative moment in your life, too. You probably have a lot of questions. Today, in this presentation, we'll start by answering 3 big ones. First, Forever Living Products. Who are we? What is it exactly that we do? And finally, how do we do it? How does Forever help tens of thousands of people in the US and millions worldwide look better, feel better, earn a living? Let's jump into this last question first. You probably have questions about network marketing. To understand how network marketing, sometimes called multi-level marketing, works, we first need to understand how the traditional retail marketplace works. Let's take a nutritional product as an example. The traditional retail model was developed in England during the Industrial Revolution. This process hasn't changed much in over 300 years, despite massive changes in our economy. It starts with a grower who sends their harvest to a manufacturer. The manufacturer produces a product and sells it to a wholesaler. The wholesaler distributes it to many different retail stores, who then sell it to a consumer. Each step along the way, there are expenses to pay and profits to earn. There's nothing necessarily wrong with this traditional retail pathway. However, what Forever does is far more straightforward. Forever grows, produces, and distributes the world's finest aloe-based products. They distribute them through Forever business owners, like you and I. Those profits that traditionally would go to middlemen now go to us, in the form of bonus compensation, car allowances, and travel incentives. Forever business owners have 2 streams of income. We have consumers that simply love our products, and we have team members who, like us, seek to build Forever businesses. The Forever opportunity is like a growing tree. As you add new team members, you add new branches. Those new branches produce new branches themselves. With consistent effort over time, you have a large tree stemming from your single trunk, your Forever business. What are the advantages of running your own Forever business? First, you get to decide when and how much you want to work. 90% of people start their Forever business part-time, in their spare time. Next, you can become a better person, your best self. Forever business owners work with friends and colleagues, people you choose to work with. And finally, you decide how much you want to earn. You have the products, support, and system you need to transform your efforts into substantial profits and nearly limitless growth. You're plugging into a proven system of success, both locally and globally. Network marketing is an effective business model that uses the power of personal recommendations to sell products. Companies that use this model of sales and distribution move billions of dollars of product each year. Let's look at some of the reasons why you should choose Forever to build your network marketing business. Forever Living Products was founded in 1978. It was started by a man with an incredible vision, a man named Rex Mon. His vision was to enhance the health and well-being of millions of people the natural way, using a miraculous plant, the aloe vera plant, and to create a company that could give ordinary people the opportunity to live extraordinary lives. He didn't do it alone. He was wise enough to build a talented team of some of the brightest, most talented people around, serving at the global headquarters in Scottsdale, Arizona, and in country offices throughout the world. The next generation of leaders see an even brighter future ahead. We are the world's largest aloe vera company. In 1978, few had even heard of aloe vera. At that time, there was no stable, reliable way of getting aloe to market. Forever revolutionized the industry through a patented stabilization process that makes aloe storable, shippable, and available worldwide. While Forever began in a single country, the United States, we currently operate successfully in over 155 countries. We're on every continent, a truly global enterprise. Forever has a long history of financial stability. We own most of our offices, all of our farms, factories, and distribution hubs. Forever has enjoyed strong growth since 1978 without incurring any meaningful debt. While other companies failed during the recent global financial difficulties, Forever has remained strong and independent. Forever is more than simply a financially successful company. Forever stands behind the charitable foundation Forever Giving that has helped thousands around the world with educational resources, disaster relief, support for the disabled, and many other worthy causes. Forever Giving is always looking for ways to do for others what they cannot do for themselves. But it's not just the company that cares for others. Individual Forever business owners make a positive impact throughout the world.
I help in running a school. These children are from very unprivileged sections of the society. There are about 20,000 people living in a small area. And these children are really helpless. Their parents hardly have anything, so they cannot support their children in any way. I want to basically help the children so that they can come up in life. I think like children want food and education, adults need security of health and wealth in life. Through Forever Business, I am very happy that I am able to help these people through education, food, and whichever way I can. And I am really glad that I choose Forever. I am proud of it. It has changed my life completely, and I am able to help these people to do better and go to a higher place in life. I am Sunil Gupta. I believe in the power of education, the power of love. I believe in the power of Forever. I am a Sapphire manager and I am Forever.
Sunil is one of the thousands of Forever business owners throughout the world who give of themselves, their time, their finances, their passion for helping others with food, clothing, schools, libraries, and on and on. Great people doing great things. Forever is also very environmentally responsible. We're certified by the International Aloe Science Council for safe and natural growing, processing, and manufacturing practices. Forever is also certified cruelty-free by People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, as it does not do any animal testing on its broad line of natural products. Since 1978, there have been booms and there have been busts. Forever has survived and thrived, getting stronger each year. Forever is a stable, secure place to build your business. Next, what is it we do here at Forever to create such growth and stability? Not only do we grow our own aloe vera, we own the ground, the irrigation equipment, the tractors, and the trucks. We have farms in Texas and the Dominican Republic, thousands of acres of aloe vera as far as the eye can see. We also own and control all the processing and manufacturing of our products. We do this to ensure a consistent supply of the world's finest aloe vera.
Big up, big up. Big up,
also own our own research and development capability as well. Our scientists are certified in the latest technologies and methods. Nobody puts more care and attention to quality than Forever.
I am Jim Bogus, Manufacturing Manager for Aloe Vera America. I am responsible for the compounding or blending of the products as well as the packaging. We work together with engineering companies to design this custom packaging and blending equipment, and it was a $5.5 to $6 million investment. Forever Living Products is willing to make such a sizable investment because they want to be here for the next 30 years. They want to be here for the next 100 years, making the highest quality, safest, most efficient product possible. Our distributors can be confident that we have the highest state-of-the-art equipment for their products. FOP is going to redefine the industry. As a matter of fact, we're doing it now. We're always moving forward, so we're succeeding.
Our labs and manufacturing facilities are state-of-the-art. Most other network marketing companies can't afford this capability and use third-party companies to make their products. Forever is different. We control our products from the soil to delivery to you. A difference you can taste and feel. A difference you can trust. Now, let's take a quick look at some of the large markets in which Forever has chosen to compete throughout the world. We produce incredible skin and personal care products everyone uses every day. Tooth gel, soaps, lotions, creams, and a full line of makeup. This is a massive opportunity for Forever business owners. The global market for weight management products is predicted to be $586 billion in 2015. Forever has amazing products to help people manage their weight. Products like our C9 and Fit 1 and 2 product packs that combine the right combination of products along with nutritional and exercise guidance. Let's take a look at Clean 9. Clean 9 helps you look and feel better in only 9 days and at less than $100 retail. It's a simple way to get started without hurting your wallet. The benefits of Clean 9 include the elimination of stored toxins, which can keep you from absorbing the highest quantity of nutrients from your food. The program will teach you how to reset bad food habits, leaving you looking better and feeling more energized. This is one of our most effective business builder products, and it's great for introducing our products and the Forever opportunity to others. Forever also has a nutritional supplement product line that is both wide and deep, from daily vitamins for adults and kids to specific supplements for specific nutritional needs. For anyone who is looking for the highest quality nutritional program to support their daily health, Vital 5 is the right choice after completing Clean 9. Made up of 5 essential Forever products, Vital 5 helps to support many systems in the body while providing a solid foundation of advanced nutrition. Vital 5 is core nutrition that everyone needs every day and can be accelerated with other Forever products to meet your specific needs. Vital 5 is for everyone, every month. There are 3 paths to becoming a successful Forever business owner. The first path is to use the products and share them with others. This is essentially a retail business. Your second option is to begin building a small team of people like you who are looking for something extra in life. People who will both use and share the products and find others who will do the same. Finally, as you gain team members who begin building large teams, you become a business developer, helping others to do as you have done. Let's go back and look at each of these steps in more detail. First, your business starts with gaining personal experience and making recommendations to others. In other words, developing a retail business. 90% of us are not salespeople. We simply use the products and recommend them to others. Many distributors never have more than 15 to 20 customers. Typically, with this type of business, one can earn between $250 and $400 per month. While that may not pay the mortgage, it can take some pressure off the monthly household budget. The next step is to build a small team. As you recommend the products to others, you'll find that some of your customers have the same motivations as you. As you build a small team of 15 to 25 individuals, each with their own customers, each building their own teams, you can expect to earn between $1,000 to $2,500 per month. For most of us, that will pay the mortgage. For most of us, that will make a major difference in our monthly budget. Finally, you're able to build a large team, introducing the forever opportunity to others who will do the same over and over again. Your consistent effort over time will produce remarkable and life-changing results. When you've taken this step, things really start to get exciting. Not only are you making serious money, but you qualify for a variety of bonuses and incentives as well, such as the Chairman's Bonus, Forever's annual Global Performance Bonus, a bonus in addition to your regular monthly income. Last year's top performer earned a check for $1.3 million. Forever pays out large sums to hundreds of people like you. $22 million last year alone, paid to people who keep up their activity and do what works over and over again. Our best performers also happen to be those who have the most fun at what they do. Another popular incentive is our Earned Income Incentive, which we also call Forever to Drive. You can earn up to $9,600 per year to use however you wish. Most use it to pay for the car of their dreams. It's the incentive that also works for you. A daily reminder of what members of your team can achieve if they work hard like you do. Another great incentive is global travel. There are 2 trips per year available to everyone who achieves the incentive criteria. Last year was London and Lake Tahoe. This year it's Singapore and Cancun. Next year, who knows? All expenses paid, including spending money. Thousands of Forever business owners will be there, and you can be there too. There are also further advantages of being part of Forever. You live the lifestyle of the self-employed without having to worry about the many challenges that come with owning a brick-and-mortar business. You can leave a willable income to whomever you choose long after you've lived a long, fulfilling life. A large, growing Forever business with hundreds or even thousands of team members produce a monthly income stream that flows every hour of every day. Does all this seem too good to be true? This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's hard work. Make no mistake, successful Forever business owners have worked long and hard. You do have to dream big. You do have to have a positive attitude. Learn from those around you. This is a social business. The more time you spend with people, the more successful you'll be. Be bold. Many will say no. A few will say yes. Don't become discouraged. Enjoy the products. Recommend them to others. If you're consistent, in time, you'll be successful. There are moments in all of our lives that can change us forever. For millions of people, one of those moments was hearing a presentation like this and deciding to give it a shot. You can change your life, and you don't have to do it alone. Millions of people around the world have changed their lives by becoming a part of the Forever family. A wise man once said, "Decisions determine destiny." You now have the opportunity to make a decision that can determine your destiny and the destiny of those you love. You can decide to get started. To get started, order your first products and experience how they work in your life. Also, you can start learning more about Forever, to get answers to your questions and learn more about how to change your life through building a Forever business. Thank you for your kind attention. Talk to the person who shared this presentation with you to learn more about how you can make a major positive change in your life with Forever.